Well, good morning, everybody. Back behind the house, and didn't have nothing in the first set. This trap is missing. I don't see anything out there, but so it's probably not a raccoon, at least, or he'd be floating. At least I hope it's not a raccoon. So hopefully it's a beaver, because after all the rain we got, and I thought there wasn't no more beaver up in here. I found several little piles of beaver mounds, so castor mounds. So maybe it'll be a beaver. Hopefully it's not another nutria rat. We're all right. Let me see if I can get him pulled in right quick and see what we got here. Let me see if that works. Yep, I'm going to get my pliers. Just a second. And here comes some geese. Two of them. And they were flying wide. There's been some duck hunters and geese hunters been hunting in that swamp over there. They've been giving them hell this winter. It was a pretty good flock of them. Now there's just two left. Just two left. So now they make a wide sweep around that swamp. Finally got smart. All right. Let's see what we got. Whoop, it is a beaver. And he died biting into my wire slider. Whoop, there he fell off of it. Ooh, good deal. There we go. Not a big beaver. Maybe 20 to 25 pounds. Not bad, not bad. All right. Let's get this thrown back in the water real fast. And as you might be able to see, I'll try to get down here and make sure you can see, on my rebar, 3/8 rebar, I just put on baling wire down at the bottom and up at the top. That way my trap can slide up and down the baling wire that's attached. Which is just a cheap way to do it. If you haven't got everything to, like a welder, to put on washers and stuff like that, or you don't want to build the sliders to go up and down the metal, the rebar, you can just use baling wire. Just make sure you secure it at the top really well and secure it at the bottom so it can't slip and slide. And actually this is two 4-foot pieces banded together and then taped so they can't slide up and down. It also has wire underneath that as well. Little jerry rigging going on here by a redneck, but it works. It's all right. Let me get this reset. This is actually a trap by Bridger. 165. 165 by Bridger. All right, let's get her back in there. This little baling wire. Resecure that. I would use a stake to anchor this down, but there's a 1.5 inch root sticking up right here, which is nice and convenient, just in the right spot. So instead of wasting a stake and having to try to get it in the ground and then hide it, this is a quick, easy fix. Like I said, I'm a redneck. All right, cover that back up, unbury that. Recreate a bed back here again. Might be the only beaver in this water, but we'll keep the track active and go from there, and maybe we'll get lucky. Keep that slicked up. All right, that should work. Put this in the ground right here. Yeah, that's not going to hold. Oh well. If it worked once, it should work twice. All right, good deal. Now, if you couldn't see all what's going on, here's the beaver. I really got to pick me up another camera tripod. But this season's almost closed. Don't worry about it next year maybe, but we'll see. All right, well, there's nothing in this one right over here. So we got one more set right over there. And then head on out, start pulling up the rest of my coyote sets, land sets. Check a few coon sets that I have. All right, let me gather up everything and get on out of here. All right, made over to the other trap. And it looks like we got us another catch. One thing about floods, beaver really like to do some traveling when it's flooding, check out new areas. I guess I feel a lot safer when the water's a lot deeper. Don't have to worry about the coyotes or the bobcats getting them. Good deal. This one was actually, let's see, I'll have to check it, but I think it was coming from downstream coming up. But I seen some fresh chewings on a tree right over there. Let's see if I can point it out. It's right there. But we also have neutral rats in here. See how I caught one. They could be chewing on that tree, not a beaver. All right. We'll get him out and take a look at him and then get it reset. And make it lucky catch some more before I end up pulling all my water sets. Right. Back at you in a minute. Well, I think we done went and caught another big beaver. He's not quite as big, I think, maybe as those first two, but definitely 45 plus. He flat filled up that 220. Filled it up. Outstanding. Yep. Let's see. Yeah, I actually think he was upstream. He came down and just flipped it over when he got caught. All right. Yep. Get this big joker taken care of. Yeah, he a big boy. Mm-hmm. Nice big long paddle on him. The other one probably the female then. But who knows? I'll find out when I get him skint out. And now I got two of them to drag out of these woods. Ooh, may have to make 2 trips. I didn't bring a pack to put them in. All right. Well, I'll get him taken care of and get that trap reset back in that canal. That's where I broke the dam down when I did set it. Hopefully the otters will come sliding down through there even. But, all right. Talk to y'all later. All right. Back at it again. Still the 26. And I just put this trap down here yesterday. The creek went down a little bit, so I was able to get it out of the water and move it. I found a fresh castor mound right here. So I put in a drowner set with a 650. And I don't see that trap. He must be caught down underneath that log down there. Hopefully it's going to be an otter or a beaver. Most likely a beaver. Let's see if I can pull it up by holding the camera in my hand. At least I think it's in there. I don't think the trap's up here with me anywhere. No, I don't see the trap chain. All right. Let's pull this up. Hopefully we got something. Yeah, he went up underneath that log. Or over it, something. All right, I got something in there. I don't want to destroy that castor mound, so I'm going to move over some. And hopefully it ain't a neutral rat. What the world did he do? Well, he's managed to get over the top of that log and split the difference with me, I guess. Good grief. What in the world? Leave that drag along for a second. See if I can step over there. Reach down in there and grab him. Maybe I can. That's definitely a beaver. Oh boy, what a beast. Yep. Explains why he drowned in that shallow water. Kind of like that otter did. Otter went between my wire and my rebar. When he did that, trap got stuck. He wasn't able to get his head back above water. So pretty much the same thing happened with this one, I guess. All right, well, it's going to take 2 hands to get him out of there now. He's got that wrapped up in there somehow. And I can see some foot tracks there, but I don't know. Did he do all that before he got caught? Or what? But I'm going to put it back in operation. Still might get lucky if you catch a few more. All right. See you in just a bit. All right. There's our beaver. Another big boy. Probably another 45 pounds at least. If not closer to 50. We'll check them out later and find out. Got the set moved. Drowner rod's back in. Trap's right there. There's the castor mound. And I pulled that log up out of the way. Yeah, he went around that log on the other side. And then went under and got that trap stuck. And that was all she wrote. All right. Well, move on down the line. Turn into a good day. 3 beaver. 3 beaver. Good day. Hopefully I'll have some raccoons. What's sad is I think I only got like 2 coyote traps that are actually set right now to have a chance of catching something. Maybe pulling a little early. I mean, trapping season goes until the end of February, and it's a leap year. I get an extra day. But I got other things that's got to be done, so I'm happy with what I've gotten so far. And I'll stick with the water trapping for a little while longer anyway. All right. Let me get a hold of him and make another 200-yard walk with a big boy. Getting my workout today. All right, guys. Heading on. Yeah, good morning, everybody. Today's 27th of January. And yesterday I found this creek. Of course, I knew the creek was here, and I hadn't been setting it because it's just right beside the road. But then I found a bunch of otter scat that was fresh within the last 2 days, because I had been checking on it for the last week. And so I set this up with a trap on each side. Well, I had that blocked off because I wanted them to come through right there. And he's not in that trap. I was wanting them to run up and down that bank right there where they'd been going up and down. Crap. Didn't really want to sit there because of all the suds. But apparently the suds is not bothering them any. But I'll leave it there anyway. They've been using it, so maybe they'll still use it. Let's see what we got on the other side. Because they apparently came through. Yep, and there's some barks all going off that tree out there. So, and there's no trap. So we got something. And those briars wasn't in the water either. Hopefully whatever got in the trap is still on there. Alright. Let me see if I can hold this in my hand without dropping the phone. Well, crap. I think he went down the drain, down into that culvert. Caught it on them logs. So, I'm going to put you down and get back with you when I get him out. Alright, everybody. We're back at the house. Didn't have time to do any video after I took it out of the water. Out of that culvert. Well, it was a doozy. But it's got to be probably the biggest beaver I've ever caught. I've caught some 50 pounders, but I think this one might push 60. But we'll see. If not, it's still a big beaver. Alright. Yeah, I hear you. Got cats and dogs here. Now let me turn the camera around and we'll take a look at her. And here we go. She don't got the biggest, broadest tail I've ever seen. But this girl is huge. Almost as broad as my tailgate. All right. Well, there's Red. And there's Molly. Yeah, what are y'all dogs doing? Yeah. All right. Well, I got my rope. Oh, there it is. I didn't say I got it in the barn, but I've got it right here. I'll get her rigged up. I can weigh them on the bathroom scales, but I'll probably just weigh them right here. That's why I've been weighing the rest of them. Yeah, and I think that one might bump the 60 mark. Pretty good sized beaver. All right. Yep. Hopefully that S-hook up there holds that weight. But all right. I'll get her hooked up and put her on the scales and we'll see what we got. All right. Hope she don't break that scales. Let's see what we got here. That's awesome. 60 pounds on the button. I like that. Whew. That is one huge beaver. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I got caught in a back leg catch, which is what I was kind of trying. What I didn't expect is for that current of that creek to push that beaver around to where it would go down that culvert. So that was quite the trick, pulling that beaver out of there. Had to move a couple of trees that were down inside the culvert. All right, 60-pound beaver, biggest ever. I figured I'd catch me a really big one someday. All right, yep. Let me get her down and get her skinned out. This will probably be the last video on this episode. All right, catch y'all next time.